Did you know that a man was thrown into a den of hungry lions just because he prayed? But what happened the next morning shocked an entire kingdom. Let's know the story of Daniel. Long ago in the kingdom of Babylon, there lived a man named Daniel. Daniel loved God and prayed faithfully every day. He was wise, honest, and trustworthy. Because of this, King Darius greatly liked him. The king made Daniel one of the highest officials in the kingdom. But the other officials in the kingdom became jealous of him. They tried hard to find mistakes in Daniel, but they could not find any fault. So they came up with a plan. They went to the king and said, "O king, for the next 30 days, anyone who prays to any god or human except you should be thrown into the lion's den." The king liked the idea and signed the law. When Daniel heard about the new law, he did not stop praying. As he always did, he continued praying to God 3 times a day. When the officials saw this, they immediately reported it to the king. They reminded him that Daniel had broken the law. The king loved Daniel very much. He wanted to save him, but the law could not be changed. Finally, Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. There were hungry lions inside. The king said sadly to Daniel, "May the God you serve rescue you." That night, the king could not sleep. He kept thinking about Daniel. At dawn, the king rushed to the lion's den. He called out loudly, "Daniel, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?" Then a voice came from inside, "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the mouths of the lions. They have not harmed me." When the king heard this, he was overjoyed. Daniel was lifted out of the den. Not a single scratch was found on his body because he had trusted in his God. The king and all the people of the kingdom were amazed. Now the question is, why did God allow Daniel to go into the lion's den at all? He could have saved him earlier. But God did not just want to save Daniel. He wanted to show the whole world that anyone who trusts in him is never alone. Many times in our lives, we feel like God is not listening to our prayers. But the story of Daniel teaches us that God may be silent, but he is never absent. God did not keep Daniel away from the lion's den. He protected him inside it. So when difficulties come in life, do not be afraid. If God is with you, no lion can harm you. Verse, "My God sent his angel and shut the mouths of the lions." Daniel chapter 6, verse 22. Amen.